So being someone that averages one bot per stream on Twitch, I probably don't have very much of an opinion on this, but I mean, Twitch is where I'm gonna be trying to do something. A lot of people are starting like their brand and their image out in Twitch, and I mean, it's up to Twitch to decide whether people make it or not. It's their platform; they can do whatever they want, and with that being said, they get to make their own rules and enforce them the way they want to. And I know everybody is on this whole Twitch is like sexist and racist, and they play favorites and stuff like that. And as someone that is just like a casual, random, like literally just a random that tunes into Twitch every now and then, and has kind of thought about dabbling in it, I'm terrified to get into streaming. I mean, I've been trying it, but I'm tiptoeing around everything I do. Like if I play a game that has nudity in it, not like a sexual game, but there's like this game Scum, there's an option to conceal and to unconceal. And the conceal kind of sucks sometimes. Like yesterday I was playing it, and at one point the blur, the censorship was like floating in the air while the actual body was on the ground. So I mean, I'm not going back to look, but like if someone slowed it down and paused it for like a frame, they might have seen something that is ban worthy. And I've heard of stuff like that happening. I've heard of people showing like a quick second or two of something happening on screen that they didn't intend for, or like opening up something and it being something that they didn't expect, and then they get banned for it. I even heard of a dude that, I don't know if it's true, but I heard of a dude that showed his nipple on stream. uh like a guy was shirtless or something, and he got banned for like a while too. But then there's people, or obviously there's like some women that are doing way, way, way more, and they're getting far less, if anything at all. And this most recent one was this girl having sex on Twitch, uh, like live. I think they're claiming that she only had a couple, like not even 100 viewers in at the time, like tens, maybe like 100 or something. But definitely no one big, but still streaming that nonetheless. And anyone that goes into her VODs could have saved it as soon as they seen it. And I mean, obviously it went viral. Like it literally went viral, even though there wasn't many people watching. Now everyone has seen it, and she's gained so much from it. And she got interviewed by people asking how long she got banned for. Like Gideon asked her, and she said 7 days, which is insane. Like she literally had sex on stream, which I assume is the worst thing you could do. I'm over here scared of showing a pixel in a video game of a dick or a pussy or something. And this girl is like straight up thinking that she's on Pornhub, but they give her a 7 day ban. And then also like, I mean, there's been multiple instances, but the big ones are the ones that Gideon talked about in his video about Kai Cenat getting like a whole month for saying the word monkeys, not even derogatory. Like he just was kind of just throwing like a random, like, I can't believe you fucking tigers are doing this. I can't believe you cockroaches are doing this. Like just saying something random, like just throwing a random word out there, not saying it as like an actual insult, like in any manner. Well, I mean, I guess it's just like it's not calling them human, so it's obviously some sort of something, but it's definitely not like a ban worthy type of insult. That's like saying you fucking dummies. Like come on, chill out. And he got banned for like an entire month. Meanwhile, this girl had sex and only got 7 days. And then obviously the other ones he pointed out, Your Rage getting almost permaban for a picture, which is kind of insane. Like, and they can blame it on like, oh, it's probably like the AI. Maybe the AI thought it was something ban worthy, and it took all this time to get an actual person to look at it. But that alone is also something weird that not only Twitch has an issue with, but YouTube too. YouTube has this issue where they don't reach out and explain themselves. They kind of just do what they want and ban who they want, shadow ban who they want, bring to the front page who they want, trend who and what they want. And then everything else they get to kind of like fuck off and do what they want. Individuals that work there are getting to pick and choose what goes up, what goes down, who gets more light, who gets put in the dark, you know? And it sucks because like businesses shouldn't be like this. I thought the whole point of these businesses was to help people to gain notoriety so that they can start doing stuff too. Like I thought everybody was supposed to help uplift each other. But I mean, obviously with companies, you expect them to kind of worry more about themselves. But I mean, at this point, so many people are complaining, yet nobody's coming together to actually do something. Everybody complains that YouTube's got these rules and bullshit fucking you know, like things that they can do. I'm like drawing a blank on the word, but they're able to basically do what they want. Like if there are lords and nobody wants to take it, like I'm sure there've got to be some other web designers or fucking, you know, people that can put together a service that's similar to YouTube, you know, like make a website that's like YouTube. Like you could post your stuff, but maybe have a different TOS and kind of go over different things and, you know, revitalize and update what we've been having to go through for the past like fucking what, these rules were probably made when YouTube started, so like it's been a while and it's probably time for, you know, people to look into it and kind of say, okay, this is a little outdated, maybe we should kind of work on this, maybe we should do that, because like the whole free what's it called, fair use, that's always getting complaints and issues. Me as well, like I'm not even a big YouTuber, so you would think that nothing's gonna, like I'm not gonna really draw attention, but I'll be posting videos with 20-second clips from TV shows or something that I literally pause and talk about and or like talk over, and they still get striked and or copyright striked and stuff, and the video gets banned and or it gets hidden and stuff, and it's annoying. Like literally, I don't even know what I can and can't do because I'm taking a risk every single time. Yeah, every single time it is fair use, but at the same time, you still got to go through the headache of, you know, like what's the word? Fucking like battling it basically, like saying like, look, this is fair use. Look again, and then they're like, okay, fine, but like why? Well, why do we have to do that? Why not just make, I don't know. I feel like there has to be a change. Obviously, I haven't come with the ideas. I mean, everybody that watches all these other videos can come with ideas. Like, I mean, someone else deciding to make a website that's similar to YouTube, they had to have been people that have that idea. And I understand YouTube is like this Goliath of fucking video sharing, but I mean, everything starts somewhere, right? Like, something can start small and, you know, people can be like, yo, that actually is better, and then it blows up. How many things, like Amazon, I mean, that shit started as like a dude selling books out of his garage, and then look at what it is now. Someone could start a small website and think it's like not gonna be nothing, and then it fucking blows up because people support it. They don't want YouTube to be the only streaming service. I mean, they had Vimeo at one minute. I don't even know what happened with that. But like people, I don't know. Maybe they're just not putting in the effort. Maybe YouTube really is like this fucking uh like mega ultra super power. But I don't know. I just feel like there has to be a way around this. I look at me going from Twitch to YouTube. Twitch is the same thing though. Twitch is like, obviously people complain about their teams all the time, and the fact that they can pick and choose who they are banning and not banning, and how long these people are getting banned, and obvious favoritism. And I mean, I can understand it when it comes to like huge streamers as opposed to a small streamer. Maybe if they do the same thing, obviously you're going to lean more towards the person that is making you all this money, and you're probably going to be like, I don't want to ban them because they've been doing, you know, they've been pulling 100,000 viewers every single night, which is making us tons of money, while this other streamer did the same thing and they're only pulling fucking 10 people, 3 people, 5 people, you know? But I mean, technically it shouldn't be like that at all. It shouldn't be. Like, if they do the same thing, they should be just as ban worthy as the person with 0 viewers. But like I said, I can somewhat understand from a business perspective, like maybe you want to be a little more lenient. Maybe you give this person like a 5-day ban and you'll give the big streamer like a 3-day ban or a 2-day ban. But it shouldn't be like that. And we shouldn't allow that kind of thing. And we shouldn't allow the suppression that these people have whenever they look at it and say, you know what? I don't want people to hear this person's side of the story about our business. Let's kind of like sweep that under the rug. Let's push that aside. Let's bury that shit. Like it shouldn't be like that. There should not be people that can do that. And it shouldn't be like that anywhere, honestly. Like take it from the government, from websites, like anything. Like everything should be fair, and it should not be out of gain of these companies that are already multi-billionaires. You know, help us out, bro. We're the ones that are using your platform, and then we're the ones, or not, obviously not me, but the people are the ones using the platforms. They're the ones bringing the attention to the platforms. They're the ones bringing the people and the views and the money and everything. And yeah, I understand they wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't your platform. But if anyone else made that platform and they actually were okay with it, then you'd be shit out of luck. And it's like, I understand that it's not happening at the moment, so you ain't got shit to worry about. But I mean, who knows, man? Maybe from all of this drama and all these people that are coming and opening their eyes and realizing that all this shit is not going the way it should, and that people should have more power over themselves and being able to, you know, post what they want when they want, you know, get their ideas out. Because these websites shouldn't, like, I mean, I understand if people are like, you know, gunning people down, doing like horrendous things and posting that shit. Yeah, it's like, okay, we do not want anybody to see that. But whenever it comes to like music, bro, when are people gonna realize music, the whole DMCA shit? People should not be getting in trouble for that, man. I understand maybe if you're streaming completely silent and like best quality sound so that people can go back and, you know, record it and get their own free. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, bro, like if the volume is halfway, or if people are talking over it, or people this or that and the third is going on over it, and people still be getting DMCA's, like it's just mad annoying. Like especially whenever the whole point of your, because YouTube is even leaning more towards streaming. I think I don't even think it's so much like videos now. I mean it is, but I mean Twitch has VODs as well, but not. I would say more people are. Well, I can't say that because people do watch a lot of the VODs. They probably more so watch the VODs than the video because they can't be there live. But my point is that YouTube is doing a lot more streaming now than it used to. It's actually becoming a competitor for Twitch. And it kind of sucks because it's just both of them and they both obviously have their issues. I'm waiting for a third party to kind of stand up and be like, hey, I mean, come check us out. Well, actually, they did. You remember Mixer, bro? Was it Mixer? Fuck, that was an atrocity. But anyway, I don't know. Like, there has to be a way of going about this to where the people don't feel like scared. Like I'm worried if I do something, like I said on my stream, if someone decides to go be petty and be like, you know what, this fool, like if I was a big streamer or something and they're like, you know what, this fool, he always is fucking talking shit on our website. Let me go see if he has anything, you know, send 10 people to go watch through my VODs. You find a screen, like a quick screenshot of something happening in the corner of an ad on a website or something, and then they're gonna ban you. Like, but then if it's someone else that they actually, you know, are crushing on or fucking, you know, think they have a chance with, or think like, oh, she thinks I'm cool, you know, like it's just not fair. It's not comfortable. Being the fact that obviously everybody wants to stream, everybody wants that to be their job. I mean, who doesn't? Like, I mean, obviously there are people that don't want to, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people want to do this. People want to stream. People want to post videos, especially nowadays. Like, it's getting more and more prevalent. Like, everybody's kind of getting into it, even people that never thought they would. And it sucks whenever everyone feels like they have to tiptoe. Then you got you also got people that, you know, try new things every single day, and they're like trying, but they're always being suppressed because, you know, they want to push out the big streamers, when it's like, why keep pushing them? People already know about them. People are already going to go out of their way to look for them if they like open up YouTube and they don't see a fucking Markiplier video on the front page, I'm sure that's not going to stop them from going through their subscriptions and checking, hey, I haven't seen today's video on my feed. Let me go click on their fucking profile. Meanwhile, two viewer Andy over here is posting magnificent fucking 3-year put together videos, and he's getting 15 views from friends and family that he's trying to tell, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's all unbalanced. I get that we're figuring it out because so many people are starting to flood to it, especially after like the pandemic and stuff. I'm sure that caused a lot more people to start trying to use YouTube and start streaming on Twitch and stuff. But I mean, with that, with that, what's the saying, man? With power comes responsibility. If you wanted to have these websites, you need to be responsible for them. We can't just keep letting these companies, do what they want, and then whenever we try to get a response from them or try to get them to change their rules, they kind of just ignore it for a week, and then people move on because something else crazy happened, which is also a fault on our part. But then you still do have those people with 3, 4, or 5 months, weeks, years later that are still like, yo, we're still waiting on a response from this, bro. But they're fucking like, they're 1 in a million now. People fell off, people have moved on. And nowadays people move on so quickly. If it's not the same day, if it's the next day, you're already late. If it's the next 10 hours, if you're 10 hours late to a big drama or a big event that happened, you're already late. It's like, whoa, all that type of shit people want to see live. And I feel like being live is becoming more and more of a thing. Like TV is probably going to end up being more live video than it is old shit, because I mean, you watch something one time and then you've seen it a million times. Like I said, you watch a new stream every single day, a live feed, it's always going to be different. Like no matter what, it's always going to be different. Even if you do same shit different day, you record yourself, wake up, get out of bed, brush your teeth, blah blah blah, something different's going to happen. One day a fucking bird is going to be in the background that you didn't hear before, and you're going to be like, I wonder what kind of bird that is, blah blah blah. It's always something different. It's different, and people are trying to migrate to this type of lifestyle. They want to do it, but they just, a lot of times, like, it comes down to luck. A lot of it comes down to luck. You kind of just got to be lucky for the right person to stumble across your video, or the right person to stumble across your stream, or bump into the right person at the fucking grocery store or something, and start sparking up a conversation. They actually work for the company, or they know people like this, or they can get you to they could do this, they could do that. It all comes down to luck, who who you meet, and I mean, I don't know. There's so much to figure out, but the fact that these companies and websites are being able to like abuse their power is the issue. Like, how is it any fair that one person does one thing and another person does it like way less severe, yet the less severe gets the harsher punishment? And then whenever you try to get an explanation for it, like nothing comes out about it. They just sit quiet. They announce something else that has nothing to do with it, even though they've got thousands and thousands and thousands of people in their comments saying, yo, what about this? Why are you ignoring this? Why are you doing this? Blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to answer for it. That's some bullshit. And people need to stand up. They need to realize, like, yo, we have the power. We're the ones that choose, what we're going to do with it. Start a fucking GoFundMe for someone that knows how to build websites. Start a GoFundMe for those people, and let them try something new. And if they fail, then fuck it. At least we tried something. Like, there are things that we can do, but people are just getting too comfortable. They're getting like, oh fuck, man, I shouldn't have done that. But it's scary because, like, even the thing that's going down now is it's the biggest people on the platforms that are getting fucked as well and getting ignored. Like, whenever Markiplier did the response for the Corey Kenshin stuff, because Corey Kenshin is like one of the biggest fucking YouTubers. And then Markiplier obviously is one of the biggest ones too, and neither one of them could get an answer from YouTube. And it started a whole trend to try to get answers from YouTube and try to get a response. And still to this day, I don't think that anything has happened. And it's been days. It's been maybe like a week already. But like, in a week, we already know a week in the internet's time is fucking millennia. So it's crazy whenever stuff like this happens. People can't get an answer to it, and it's unfair, and people need to realize like, yo, maybe we try something different. Maybe we get away from these people because they're not listening, obviously. Maybe we start something on our own. This is just me ranting. I didn't even really have a certain topic that I wanted to talk on, because the whole girl getting fucked on stream and getting absolutely nothing, like that shit kind of blew me away. But also the Corey Kenshin stuff on YouTube kind of blew me away. And they're both intertwined with each other, I feel, because it is like favoritism and abusing power. And I don't know. I didn't really know how to make it. I'm not a video maker. I've been making reactions as my first videos and gameplay. Like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to post stuff to get my stuff out there. I don't like to do the hashtags and stuff. I want my stuff to be all organic and people stumble across it. But then I'm the type of person that gets fucked with these kind of things because I'm a nobody. And the fact that I don't want to go out of my way to, like, be all over social media posting my stuff on 15 different platforms saying, hey, go look at this, go look at this, with some fake kind of personality, it's, and I get it, it's marketing, but at the same time, like, some people just want to, put themselves out there and see what happens. But it's literally impossible with stuff like this. Like, they're never going to be seen because they're not posting hashtags, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. Being organic is just kind of hard nowadays. But I don't know. That's just that's a dumb complaint. That's my fault. It should be based on how much you want it. If you really want it, go fucking post your shit everywhere. Do everything you can. But the fact that, yeah, like someone like that doesn't want to post 50 different hashtags, like, don't make them completely invisible, dude. Like, at least somewhat kind of put into your mixture. Like, okay, this one's at the bottom, throw it up there. This one's over here, throw it over there. Like, over here. Don't just fucking throw them all like at the bottom. Like, and let them sink. Like, toss. Well, I was gonna say toss a hook to pull us up, but then you'd be killing us if you end up getting to the surface. Yeah, that's it, man. See ya.